It is raining cats and dogs out there, so we are going to take this time today to show you how to install your fin on your new rigid paddleboard. And today's weapon of choice is our 10.6 Classico, which is the Model A for pop paddleboarding. One of our classic heritage boards, does really, really well. So let's get this fin in place. We'll get you out on the water here in seconds. All right, so let's slam these fins in. Your board will come equipped with a thruster fin system, also known as a 2+1 fin system, which you'll have your fiberglass center fin, which you'll use the most, and then your side bites, which 90% of the time you won't use, but we'll show you how to install them. First step is removing the screw from the fin box. Typically, our hardware will already be preset inside your fin box. Then to insert your fin, you'll have your rear cleat. You'll throw it inside the track, as you see, slide it into your place. Personal preference on your position. If you have it towards the front of the fin box, your board will be a little bit more loose and squirrely on its turn. If you slide it towards the rear of the fin box, a little bit stiffer of a ride, keeping a better glide, which is kind of what you want for traditional flatwater paddleboarding. Then what you do, it's real easy. Just match up the fin hole with your fin plate. Throw down the screw, and with your little screwdriver, give it a couple turns, nice and thumb tight. You don't have to wrench down on it. Boom, I'm ready to go paddleboarding. So this is how you'll use the fin or the board 95% of the time. Though if paddle surfing is in your horizon, throw the side bites in. If you really want to get some big performance out of your board, if you're just catching a couple little waves here and there, you still wouldn't want these in. And best way to install them is right and left. They kind of flare out. So as you see the way they're flared out here, when you push the fin box or the fin together, is how you want to set them on the board. So to show you, you just insert your fin into the little box. You'll have your fin key, and again, thumb adjusted. Nice and snug. You don't have to wrench down on it. Make it nice and tight. There you go. That's how you put your side bites in there. Nice and tight. So for high performance paddle surfing, that's how you'll set this board up. Though, I highly recommend for flatwater paddleboarding, or even if surfing is something you're not doing on the regular, to not even use these fins. In fact, I recommend to just kind of get rid of them, put them away. Your board will be best used. I ride this board twice a week, as you see here, just like that. All right, so let's remove the fin. I personally keep my fins on my rigid boards, though, depending on how you transport your boards or store your boards. If you need to remove the fin, it's much easier. So what we'll do is just unscrew your hardware, and our hardware is marine grade, so it's not going to rust up and lock up on you. A little fresh water keeps it nice and tight at all times. So we'll remove the fin screw. We'll use a little bit of elbow grease to slam the fin out of the fin box, as you see. And then to recover the fin plate, because we want to keep the hardware with the fin. That's the best way of storing your hardware or your fin, is use your fin screw to recover your fin plate. Give it a couple little turns, and then that's how we can pull it out of the fin track. And then keep it at all times, like I mentioned, with your fin. You'll see how I do it here, just like you would normally do it. Throw a couple little screws in there. This is what you lose more oftentimes than not. So keep it together, marry the two. Whenever you're storing it, put it away. That's how you want to keep it. If you ever were to lose it, reach out to your local dealer or give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you guys out. There you have it, fins out of the board. I personally like to keep them on my board at all times, though depending how you have to travel or stow the board, that'll be up to you. But if you have any questions or comments, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We're the easiest people to get a hold of, or shoot a call into our dealers. They're there to help too as well. Happy paddles.